Asia, hello, Asia. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the resub. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Extended from my family to yours. Ezekiel, welcome on in. Are you guys being blasted by the music? It's too loud. It's so loud all the time. I don't know why. It's awful. Welcome. Okay, we're good. Welcome on in, Asia, Ezekiel, Danganronpa. You have a 2-year? Damn. 2 years is a long time. What the fuck? We're gonna finish this game, which is crazy, by the way, because we've been playing this game forever. Yeah, look at that. For chapter 1, back in May or June, my guy. Crazy. Worth every penny. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope y'all are having a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. I don't have dinner until later, but my brother just invited me out to tacos, which is weird. But anyway, we're on the final chapter. We're currently investigating. I don't remember what I was doing. Are you joking? Well, maybe Sandra let us off at a good part when we came Joan here. But yeah. Oh god, I really don't remember where I am. Is there anything I can check to, like, see what I'm supposed to be doing? Do I have, like, a notes thing? Urgent interviews. So I gotta watch that? That seems like a thing I should do. Gotta get back to dinner, have a good day. You too, Asia. Thanks for stopping on in. I hope your dinner is good. My dinner is not until way later and I'm starving, so I can have a really good dinner. But I hope it's good. Where the hell is the AVU? Maybe it's on the bottom floor anyway. Yeah. I don't know. Does the school have any more mystery episodes? That's the library. Yeah. Where is it? Here. I should be able to play the DVD just fine. Let's take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it into the player. Alright, let's see. It said it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the blank of the monitor. Must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? Hi, Crimson! Just came in to say hi, but I don't want to get spoiled. No worries! Bye, Crimson! See you later! Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the goddamn screen. I freaking hate myself. It's fine. Hold on. Oh, why can't I remember ever that I have to be on this side of the screen? Okay. You have fun too, Crimson. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. Okay. It took me by surprise. I haven't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then. Are you ready to begin?
Okay, so this is the headmaster, maybe? The voice I heard was from the man positioned on one side of the screen. A voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation.
The background music is so loud I can barely hear him.
I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like
じゃあねじゃあね
insurance. So please don't
また
worry too
ね
much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Psycho was obviously at a total loss. But it made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of their life in this school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe.
Why is the background music so
As
loud?
the headmaster of Hope,
I can barely hear him.
I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. Well, he wasn't wrong. Sayaka did live the rest of her life in this school. There's a lot I don't understand up until now, but this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and to pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? I sat there thinking about it and I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished, it flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. If I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Is it like everyone's interview one by one? It's me! Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I
What?
should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I seemed like we were having a fairly normal conversation, but the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk with him
Now,
like this.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long
We
as
won't
you're
have
in
much
this
of a
school,
choice?
I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Is that Zhongling? Is that Keith Silverstein? Who, oh, he played someone else in the beginning of this game, didn't he? That sounds like Keith. Is that Keith? Siri, is that Keith? I think that it's really hard to hear, but I think that's Keith. It is Keith. Is it? No. Yes. Jin? Kigiri? That's the headmaster's name? He played Mondo. Oh my fucking god, I forgot how much I love Mondo. I know Keith's fucking voice when I hear it. He's got such a distinct voice. Once again, the video cut out. And from there, the video repeated the same scene over and over with the others. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Byakuya. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had to be recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oh.
Whoopsies! Look like it broke out of service.
What? That just so happens to break just now.
Bad. Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime.
That's what failure is, right? God damn it, Monokuma. Failure my ass, you cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. You'd ask them questions and they all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge aspirated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I had forgotten. I couldn't remember why I came to the school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems more too convenient. Yeah, they wiped our memories. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed obviously the work of Favor the Mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? But you remember some of it, like you looked the people up online. You remember walking to the school? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or not? Oh, that was the last thing I needed to do. Thank God. I did not know what else to do after that. Oh, golly.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as
Monokuma's
I said,
pissed.
every end
He's
is
so
the promise
pissed.
of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Of the end of the
Class trial!
Gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial, it's going to start. The final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then, this is the end. Oh my God, it's the end. Oh, thank God. I guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Happy Turkey Day, Navi! Hello, welcome on in. Happy Thanksgiving.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. Byakuya! Oh, he's still like, for some reason they're weird about us still. Byakuya? Everyone's like turned against me, and I don't remember why. They arrived one after another, but they all seemed in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear. I'm late. I'm on fire. Oh, strong solid master. So wonderful. So cool, so hot.
My loins are ablaze. Genocide Jack, why you always gotta do that?
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. My beautiful scissors! With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone anymore but adorable little boys?
If it's what master wants, it can be a boy, a girl, or anything in between. I can handle it.
Aw. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Is everyone here? Oh, wearing our grumpy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Chills! Kills!
The final class trial is gonna be slattered in pitch black despair, climaxal sorrow.
Fine.
You're right. It is the final class trial. And this time, it'll be fair.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear for good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home a tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game fair and square.
Today,
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already.
Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
you guys.
So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
Then this will be over in no time. With the unexpected confidence, Byakuya was the first to enter the elevator, and then one by one the others followed. God, they're so weird! Oh! Nobody made eye contact, no one said a word. They disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so. Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. I don't know why! What do you mean we know why? I don't know why. You're right. I'm ready.
so
Ready to win, right? Of course! I'm glad to hear you say that. Oh, she's opening up to us! I love her! And then Kyoko boarded the elevator. Alright. I started making my way towards the opening, step after step, towards the gaping maw. I had resolved this would be the last time. I repeated that to myself with no fear, no mystery left. Pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Hi, Tilo, Akamanin. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes, and sight faded away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site.
What do you think? Is it the perfect background to decide a person's fate? The long-awaited last stage is always exciting final boss battle. I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll stand right here in the vacant seat.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Well then, let's begin.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Yes, save! Absolutely save! 100% save. Yes, please. Do I need prep? What do I got? Yeah, control room, tarp, the ultimate despair. Yeah. Group photo. Alright. Oh my god, let's fucking do it! Let's do it, team! All rise!
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
So weird to see him sitting there.
So listen up!
Okay.
If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school,
He's standing on the Tobibako, that's so funny.
you guys win! But if you can't,
We all die.
then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Do you think Monokuma will actually punish himself if he loses?
are you saying that if you lose,
Yeah.
you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
Wow, he's confident!
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, it's all voice acted, it's so weird.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind? Only one person?
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you?
Oh
get me.
no! Hey, oh
I'm
no.
right, aren't I? I knew it!
He's, oh no, he's really fucked. Okay.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
What's your evidence, my guy?
Hey, you stole my line.
Wait, Hina thinks so too?
I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Something that
You
would make
guys
them
have all
suspect
been
each
working
other?
together, haven't you? I have evidence.
I think it's gotta be the group photo. I don't know what else it could be.
I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves every...
What?
This doesn't make any sense.
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Counter!
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Oh, is it? Are they each photoshopped out of the other photos?
Yeah.
That's everything.
Huh? Wait, but mine's
Yeah.
different.
Oh.
With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture,
She's not in it.
see? I'm the only one not in it.
That's a very cool picture. I like that picture. Figured as much. In which
Hero,
case?
you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Yeah, I want to see all the pictures.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Party okay? Oh, we're eating lunch. My toes hair on the desk is so funny.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
I want to see Byakuya.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
Hiro, can you not listen when other people talk to each other?
You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind.
So we
laid a
actually
trap
did all go to the
make us
school
each
together?
think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain thing in common. It's a connection regarding what person isn't showing up in the group photos, and that person is the one who gets the photo.
I got it.
Monokuma is also not in the pictures,
The
but
only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
I like this picture as well.
In the picture Hina got, she's the
Celeste
only one
just
missing.
standing in the back. Mondo is so buff! And look, Kyoko's still wearing her gloves. It's so interesting.
And in the picture Hero got, he's the only one missing.
And what about Byakuya?
As long as we're talking about it, I
Yes,
suppose
yes.
I should show
Let
you
me see
my
it.
photo as well.
Let me see it. Oh, we're all at this pool. Oh, it didn't. Let me look at
Monokuma
it.
gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
When we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Well, I didn't, but
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
you know, there might be more than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What keeps digging at
Can
me?
I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure something unusual is about these photos. What is it? I need to compare them. Yuck, this photo. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, because she's the 16th. Yes, and then me. Okay. Nothing looks strange, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't. 8, 12, 16. No. 15. 4, 5. 5, 5. Yes, 15. Okay. I'm wearing red shoes. Okay. 5. 5. Wait, yeah, 4, 6, 5. Okay. That. Oh. Is that the thing that's bothering you? Is that Junko's not showing her face in any of them? Yeah. There's something strange about all of them. I can't quite pin it down. Something.
Can you just forget about the photo already?
It's the only thing that's common, right?
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
It's
And
not
on top of
fake.
that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake.
Do I need to show
I'm
them
sure of
the...
it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason the picture isn't necessarily fake is because there might be some other reason. Some terrible person. A reason. An unbelievable but absolutely horrifying reason. It's the video. Hangman's Gambit. Amnesia. Oh my god, I was like, what is that word? Amnesia. We all have amnesia.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's true. It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. No matter how much they refuse the absolute truth, I have no choice. They can't move forward until they accept it. The only way to prove it besides the pictures is the video. Are we doing another Hangman's Gambit? No, okay. It is the interview DVD.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Do you? Do you, Miss Hina? Ali, do you? Do you remember this?
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, it's nothing like that.
Jesus Christ, Togo, I fucking hate you so much.
It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hopes Peak Academy headmaster.
It certainly fucking
When you
is.
say all of us, you mean
All of us.
All of us, including you.
you lied? I never never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
There you are,
The
Hina.
headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
And you agreed to stay at this school forever.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
Hi, Sam. Wow, could you possibly have come into my room any louder?
To be honest, there's something else on my mind right now.
You don't want that. Don't ask.
Something else?
What's up?
You said the DVD contains
So I know you
recordings
sent
of
me
us
the
being
address, but I haven't
interviewed
looked
by
at
the
it.
headmaster,
Far away.
right?
It's about half an hour. Also, we've been invited to have tacos at 3.
By who?
Scotty. And I was like, on Thanksgiving? And he was like, I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. But I told him I'd see if you were up to it.
What were the interviews about?
Okay, that was.
Yeah.
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time,
I don't
and
know.
asked us the
3?
same question.
We gotta be at Thanksgiving by like 4:35.
He asked us if we could accept the
I know.
idea
We're gonna
of
have to
spending
eat
the
a
rest of our
bunch.
lives in this school.
I mean, we don't have to eat, but...
Question is got multiple Thanksgivings today. You all know how it is.
And
yeah, I mean,
if they ask me,
if there's
aren't you
something...
anymore?
Right.
People be like that. Dude. They'd be like, don't raid my fridge any other time of the year. But Thanksgiving, they're like, eat this food, take it. I don't want it. People become scared on Thanksgiving.
Me too.
Not me. Not me, not this guy.
We all said yes, because we're weird as fuck. What the fuck?
I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest
We
of my
have,
life
like,
at this
bad amnesia and we don't remember making a deal with the devil.
Why? Why would
hate
you
this
say
game.
yes to something like that?
I'm still debating if I hit it
remember
too.
a thing.
The same goes for everyone else.
Start swapping
Nobody
out parts.
remembers.
You
You
won't know
don't
what art on
remember
your walls
choosing
is
to
missing
live here
words.
forever.
You missing or like just move it
Oh,
somewhere?
I'm start
About it at
flipping it
all.
around, adding new.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not.
Where'd this come from? Why is the old one in the 5?
Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
I know, it's weird.
Insane or not, we can't
That we all
move
said
forward
yes to
until we
living in the
accept
school forever.
it. Am I right?
You sure are, because it's all
Fun, no.
Fuck that bear.
Yeah, fuck that
I
bear.
know it sounds
All I know,
absurd,
I don't
but
know much about
If it's
Danganronpa,
the
but I know
truth,
motherfuckers
there's
with that as
nothing
their
we can do
profile
about
picture are bad people.
Indeed, we only
That's
have
my
one
hot
path
take.
in front of
That's
us.
my hot take of the day. If I see that bear online,
Then
there's implications that come with that bear. Not a
You
good
all
motherfucker.
totally lost
Damn.
your
Someone
memory
to
at
watch
the
for.
same time.
He
This
might
is
say
all
something he regrets.
making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole
Just
those
dropping by to say
specific
hello.
memories
Happy
from us,
Thanksgiving, Spear
didn't you?
King. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving as well.
See, you figured that part out too, huh?
of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
Okay, we'll be ready to leave at 3 if we go get tacos. Okay, bye.
how could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me?
Maybe.
Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah, that's rough, though.
I knew I could count on you.
How the fuck are we supposed to know that?
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo. Those
Oh,
can't
I have
be
the
only
pocketbook and
memories we
stuff.
lost.
I wondered if we had anything. We gotta have something to do with the other class because our shit was up there, right?
There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
What, that we wouldn't kill each other if we were classmates?
You mean the motive you came up with To try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else?
So until we do that, either way, we need to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, the true mastermind, we need to expose. I don't know. How's the murder school going? It's going. The profile, the control room, or the headmaster's handbook? This is the last episode.
Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Yes.
Of course. They have to be here somewhere.
Shit. Shoot. Sorry.
So who did it? Whoever did it is that much I...
But when you... Is the mastermind...
Of course, they have to be...
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
We literally went to the control room.
You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles...
Damn. Actually, they are here. Because they have to control Monokuma from the control room.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
I did.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time.
And he's there right now controlling Monokuma.
So
That's
there
right.
can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What?
Right.
Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
No one has been in and out of this school. The only people who are here is this... I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step inside of Havoc Academy since the beginning of the killing game are those 16 students. Yeah.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But wasn't the 16th students Mukuro
How'd they manage
Ikusaba?
to survive all of this?
Right?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
None of us are. Literally, Monokuma's here.
Makoto!
Oh, Tokyo.
Why me?
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
That is true.
Oh,
That is true.
The only way
But,
he could have
dude.
survived is if he was
But.
actually the mastermind himself, right?
Now that makes sense.
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic.
We already
the
know.
mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a
Did
good
someone
point.
else kill Mukuro that's not the
Rather than
mastermind?
wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Did someone actually kill her? One of us?
Well,
Did one of us
how
kill
much
her?
time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want
Did
something
they
to talk
all
about,
kill her?
I think there might be one thing.
Okay.
We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
That's true.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
Well, she also had a knife
No,
wound.
That isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
I fucking hate when you ask me what it is. Other wounds? It's not the stab wound, I don't think. Yeah. She had other
The
wounds.
wounds covering her body. that's what really killed her.
But why and how?
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Yeah, the Monokuma file says that they were old. Yeah. Body recovered in other wounds, but they were at least several days old.
It made it pretty
You tell him,
clear.
Makoto. I know,
Those
right?
wounds were made at least a few days ago.
That doesn't mean she wasn't
They
dead a
can't
few days
possibly be
ago.
what killed her.
Right?
Consider this. What if
Yeah.
the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days?
That's why they blew up the body, so we
If
couldn't
that's
tell.
true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't
That's
make
why
any
she
sense.
didn't, like, bleed when they stabbed her?
Because she had
Right.
all those wounds before she ever came here.
What makes you think that?
How do you know that? Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
That doesn't mean
you're wrong.
she didn't also get stabbed.
She denied me before I could even say anything.
Togo, chill! This is the worst part of this stupid
on.
game.
I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Gosh, she's so flip-floppy. If you're sure we're not gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Okay. What we got? What we got? Group photo, the DVD, the profile? Does the profile say that she was never in combat? Maybe?
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
That's true. Wasn't it?
She must have been in 100 different battles.
I think that's true.
So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Swipes.
Are you finished?
You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Okay, I think yeah.
Mukuro wasn't. She must have been. So, when you obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Oh, it's so, that one's so hard. It's spinning so
There wasn't
fast.
anything cute about it.
Alright.
Mukuro wasn't. She must have been. So, when you obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Oh my god, I was just barely off, you joking?
There wasn't anything cute.
Okay, I can do it, I can do it.
Mukuro wasn't. She must have been. So, when you obviously, she got all
I missed it again. I gotta go lower, Sandra, lower.
There wasn't
I got
anything
this, I got
cute.
this. Lower. Okay.
Mukuro wasn't. She must have been. So, when you obviously, she got all those wounds.
Oh my fucking god, how am I supposed to
Don't
do
worry, there wasn't
this?
anything cute about it.
Mukuro wasn't. She must have been. So,
Not the back seat, but there is a button to slow down? What's the slow down button?
got all those wounds in battle.
What's the slow down button?
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
I don't know what, I only know what the fast button is.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in...
By holding down the space key, can concentrate. Okay. There we go. Wow, Sandra, you're so bad. It's crazy. Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
there wasn't
Hold on.
anything
I'm
cute
sorry. That was me. Oh god. Okay.
Mukuro wasn't. She must have been. So, obviously, she got all those wounds.
There we go.
No, what's wrong?
Ah. Well, I did not know that until the fucking final battle, so now I know.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle.
Because Mukuro never went to
What
battle.
we found in the headmaster's room said as much.
Thanks to the head pat.
Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir,
She was never hurt?
when she entered the school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
Dang.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Toko, you need therapy.
Anyway,
You need therapy
we
so
can be
bad, it's
sure
crazy.
that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, It's hard to imagine any other possibility.
I have such a craving for gushers right now. It's
When
crazy.
examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Yeah, the stab wound and the
Unless anyone has any
pipe
better
wound.
suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Okay. That helps somewhat.
But if that's what killed her,
Who did it and with what?
then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
No, because we
That's
saw
exactly
her
what it
a few
means.
days ago.
When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
But I saw her in my dream or
So
whatever.
then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Yeah, when I saw her standing over my bed.
Makoto, you said you were
Yeah.
attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
Yeah.
So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of who attacked me. I couldn't think of anyone else. The mastermind.
I got it!
Yeah.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me.
But you couldn't really tell because they were wearing a
But I
mask.
was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
Okay.
What are you laughing at?
Because we're right.
Mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Okay.
Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
That's what the point of the mask
The true
is.
identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
Do we have any evidence? Oh.
Evidence that might convince me otherwise.
There's no way Mukuro's the one that attacked me. Because why? Even though I didn't see their face. Excuse me. Is their height different? We talked about heights, right? Oh, right. No tattoo on the hand. That is a good point. Should be obvious. You have no tattoos. That is a good point. I would not have really thought of that, so.
You never saw their face, so you can't have. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand?
Shit. It was the left hand, wasn't it? Fuck. My bad.
You never saw it, so you can't have. I'm telling you now.
You're wrong. There's another part of the...
Oh? Is it the... or the left hand? Maybe the right foot.
What? It is her right hand, isn't it? Because she's got a tattoo.
Shoot. You never saw it, so you can't have. I'm telling you now.
You're wrong. There's another part of the...
Oh? Is it the... or the left? Maybe the... or perhaps the left. Or could it be... the hips?
It's her right hand. But I hit right
You
hand
never
first
saw
thing.
that, so you can't have it. I'm telling you now.
Oh.
It was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong.
There we go.
There's
I think I need to do
another part
this.
of
Oh? Is it the right hand?
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
That's right. It is the right hand. Because Mikuro Kusaba's got a tattoo on her right hand. Which it definitely says in the
Mukuro had a
Monokuma
tattoo on
file,
her
but
right
whatever.
hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo.
Correct.
But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me.
And there was no tattoo.
And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me.
That's true. It could literally be anyone else.
It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina,
Yeah,
and
solid
I all
alibis.
have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah, we were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
She never takes her gloves off.
Uh-oh. No snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Her hand?
Huh?
She's gonna show us her hand?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves
Oh
beyond
my
a
God.
shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Show us your hands. Before anyone could say anything. Yeah, she's gonna take her gloves off. Oh my God. Kyoko is removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. There was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it?
Oh, is that what happened? She got burned?
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
I knew she had
If it
scars, I
means
just
we
didn't
get
know
another
from
step closer
what.
to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Glasses it is. Thanks for the glasses. Okay. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. And she put her gloves back on. Extra smarts? Thank you.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
I want to know how she got her scars. She just says
No,
she was
not at
inexperienced, so
all.
she
I'm
has like
positive.
burn scars?
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt
Is it from
that the one
acid
who
or
attacked
something?
Makoto is the true mastermind.
I'm so interested.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
You're such an asshole, Monokuma.
Sorry, did I say
You're
that out
such an
loud?
asshole. It's crazy.
I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Hell yeah, Kyoko.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
Okay.
Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally
That's
unknown.
true.
That's true.
All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
We
On the
know her body
we
was
don't know
frozen or
anything other
something.
than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
No, he said all of us were alive before.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Right.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right?
That's true as well.
Did the culprit stash her somewhere?
That is
She
true.
couldn't have been in the garden the whole time.
There's a
could she?
morgue. We have a morgue. We have a cadaver lab is what I would call
She
it.
would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
That's true, Toko.
She was being stored somewhere?
That's true, Hero. Oh, use
To
your big
hide a body
brains.
here. To just store it somewhere?
The only one place, the biolab. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored.
I got it!
The cadaver lab.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Yeah, it's full of dead
That's
bodies.
right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue.
It's
So
a
it's the
cadaver
perfect
lab.
place to hide a body.
It's a cadaver
and
lab.
it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
It certainly was.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The tarp is from the biolab. What proof shows that the body was carried from the biolab to the garden? There's something that made its way. The tarp.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden.
That's right. It's a biolab tarp.
Checking it over again, I noticed something.
Okay.
I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
We were looking for it.
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
Nitpicky,
This
dude.
proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
That is true.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers.
Right.
And put the coat on it afterwards.
With the knife and chicken blood, apparently.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess.
Oh, Malakuma.
Here's your evidence. Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence.
Yeah.
I was simply explaining what I think happened.
I don't think there's evidence of that.
But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Oof.
Worked up?
Oh!
Now
He's
that
so
the
mad. He's so
conversation has
mad.
turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous.
Because all the dead bodies are in
The key to
there.
uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Is it?
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
Is it? It's just...
See, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
There's a body missing. There's a body missing. There's only 9 bodies in the biolab and there should be 10.
La la la, I can't hear you.
Right?
La, 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Is that right? Yeah. There's a body missing in the biolab. What could you be talking about? The inconsistency in the biolab. There's a body missing!
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
That's so specific, Monokuma. Let me tell you all about it.
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
What about my family? Yeah, I haven't seen my family since the very beginning when you ransacked their house.
Message. So what do you think?
Oh, he's trying to get in my head.
Family still okay?
He's trying to get in my head.
Why are you bringing that up now?
Oh, he's trying to get in my head. Give me 1 second. Ah, got it. Okay.
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe
I
as
can
you
do
might have
something about that.
assumed?
Sorry, hold on. There we go. Great. Good thinking, Sandra. You're so smart. Okay.
Stop talking about that!
That's not what we're on about right now, Monokuma.
He wants you to get upset.
You can prove to everyone you're a killer. Yeah, I need to calm down. Can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because we're close to getting the truth at the biolab. So if you really want to shut up, you need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. The consistency is one area where the numbers don't match up. Yes, there's a missing body. Fuck.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? sure about this?
That's impossible!
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
How do I?
That's
There we go.
impossible!
Are you sure about this?
I've gotten so much better at this stupid game.
I'm not listening!
What was I supposed to do there?
What do you want?
I'm not listening!
What am I supposed to do there? Nobody believes me. No one wants to hear what I have to say. Wait, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do there.
I refuse to give up yet.
He's not listening. What am I supposed to do? What can I do about that?
Are you sure?
Can you change the
about
statement?
this?
I don't think so. With like, with the scroll wheel? Oh.
What do you want?
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
That's impossible!
Are you sure about this?
That's impossible!
I'm not listening!
Yeah, I already used that one. Okay.
What do you want?
Okay, let's try
I'm not listening!
the lights. Yeah. There we go.
This should prove it.
There we go.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like
So
I
funny.
said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there.
It's, yeah,
That's where
freezer
everyone who's
boxes
died
for
is
cadavers.
stored.
Correct.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in.
It's only 9. When it's supposed to be 10.
There were only 9.
Yep.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
It matters because there's 10 bodies.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
Because,
That's simple.
oh my fucking god.
Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
There's 10 dead people. So why is there only 9 bodies? Sayako died first. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Kako was sixth. Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And the victim 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
No.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her.
I don't know why a body was gone.
And yet, her body was left alone.
Was Mukuro? No, Mukuro was Mukuro.
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
Okay.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies.
Right.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
We know that.
I'm completely
No, we
lost.
know that.
How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Hello. Someone's not dead. Someone's not dead, but I don't know who would be dead. 9 murders take place. Same person died twice? Only 9 murders took place.
I got it!
What? Who?
What about if the same person was killed twice?
That doesn't make any sense. Literally doesn't make any
Officially,
sense.
10 murders have been committed so far.
Yeah, but we can name each of the
But
people.
one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and
What are you talking
murdered
about?
again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
That doesn't make sense.
Technically, you're right, I guess.
Who would have been killed twice? We already know everyone. I mean, suck it up.
That
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're
about?
already convinced. Then can you tell
Yeah.
us who was killed twice?
Who are you talking about?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed
What?
as someone else.
What?
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
Someone who was stabbed to death?
Crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on!
Stabbed to
Besides,
death.
who could that
Sayaka
someone
was
else even
stabbed.
have been?
All you have
Junko
to
was
do is look
stabbed.
at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
It's Junko. But Junko
Nothing's gonna
and
become obvious.
Mukuro look nothing alike.
Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Oh, okay.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
No.
Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
Do I need to...
Manda, Kiyotaki Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was
Okay,
murdered
yeah, I need to take her name. Junko's the only one that's been stabbed like that.
Junko Enoshima? Leon Chihira?
Manda, Kiyotaki Fumi, Celestial,
Ludenberg or whatever her last name.
No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
No, it's wrong.
But I don't understand how the fuck that's supposed to be real.
Junko. Wasn't her
They
fatal injury pretty similar to
Didn't they
Mukuro's?
say that the body measurements matched Mukuro? Right?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body.
So
You
Junko's
compare
alive,
that to
and
the
that
stab
wasn't
wounds
Junko.
Junko suffered.
Why? If we all have amnesia, why go through such a complicated plot? I don't
Yes.
understand.
And those are the only
Did they know
fatal
that we would
injuries
eventually
that
get our
match up.
memories back?
That explains why those 2 bodies are actually one and the same.
So let me see if I have this straight.
That's not Junko?
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death
And
with
since we had no
multiple
memory of who
spears.
Junko was, we didn't, like, catch it?
Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as
Junko
the
didn't
corpse of one
have a
Mukuro
tattoo on her
Ichusaba.
hand, right?
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered
Right?
could easily be these same
There's
injuries.
Junko did not have a tattoo.
Really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait,
They,
so then...
well, they just like she covered it up, but that literally
It means
hasn't
that
been an
there
argument
haven't
this whole
been 10
time.
victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
She has
That's the true identity.
she
of
has the same nails, but she has no tattoo. Why make such an obvious thing to be like it's Mukuro because of her tattoo, and then not have her tattoo?
It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
It's not Mukuro. Mukuro is the one that's dead.
She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died.
It's the other way around, Toko. She has a tattoo.
So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be.
But I don't know why.
Total silence? Then I must be right.
Why they put so much emphasis on this tattoo and then have it not matter? It's so dumb. That is so dumb. That's so dumb. I get it's like the plot twist, but then that totally defeats earlier when we were like, there's no tattoo on the hand that attacked me. It's like, well, she didn't have a tattoo before either, so.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive? That's right.
So the mastermind's true identity.
What do you say, Monica?
I know it's
Body we
because
found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
there we go. I just didn't know where to hit it. It was Mukuro because it's literally her measurements. She's the same height or whatever.
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing
Is
we
this
can be
the-
sure of. The body's
Hi,
appearance
Wings and I,
and
how you
measurements
doing?
Are consistent with her records,
Correct.
right, Kyoko?
I gotta talk to
She
people
was
about
5
this.
foot 6 inches tall.
There
and
are
weighed
people
97
in my
pounds.
life who really like
Her
this
vitals
game,
were 31,
and I need to talk to
21,
them about this
32.
inconsistency
Everything in
and
her
how
profile
fucking
is
annoying it
consistent
is.
with that corpse.
That makes no sense. Like,
Then
I
there's
get
the
it,
matter of
but
the
also
finger
no
tattoo.
at the same
So
time.
there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Everyone looks like they're died, but they're actually still alive. I don't understand though, why? Is it gonna let me like do the ring around? Yeah, that's what I thought. But she had no tattoo!
answer.
And then they used the tattoo later to be like, it's not me, I
Junko
don't have a
is still
tattoo, but then
alive.
she didn't have a
It's the
tattoo.
only possibility.
Ah,
Are you sure about that?
no!
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Okay.
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
Well, apparently that wasn't her, it was the other girl.
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
Oh, so you think that is Junko? No, it's not Junko.
But
That's
you
not her.
yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Yeah, but it wasn't Junko. You idiot, you're missing the point. I think it's weird that, like... Wouldn't we have noticed if she were wearing a wig or something? I feel like we would have noticed that. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I did check, absolutely, and I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing
God,
the previous statement?
they're so dumb, it's crazy how long these conversations take.
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad. Too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet. Oh? You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Literally, we know what happened to Makoto.
No,
Please,
of course
just
not.
let me type
There's
it.
no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way?
How are they so dumb?
Junko absolutely died.
That's not
Mukuro
true! That's not
absolutely
true. The body was dead, but it wasn't actually her.
Then both of them are dead, right?
You didn't know this game had an English
Kind
dub?
of
Yeah.
story.
Featuring the
I think we need
amazing
to look at this
Keith
from the
Silverstein
opposite direction.
and the amazing
The opposite direction?
Let's
Bryce
assume
Pattenborough.
Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
Because it literally wasn't her who got stabbed. It literally wasn't her. We just said that. We just said that. Keith Silverstein, that's right! He voices people in this game. It must have been like one of the first things he did. I mean, this is back in like 2012, 2009, sometime in there. 2012? 2012 sounds right. But I'm not sure how long Keith's been in the game because he's well established, you know. Oh my god, thank god. It literally just wasn't her. Replica. Or replacement. I think it's replacement. Replaced with the D. I didn't actually read how many letters there were. Give me a D, thank you.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. You tell him, Cat Noir.
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
What if?
Switched places?
Yeah, it
That's
literally
right.
wasn't Junko.
Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place.
You're
Specifically,
saying...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
What are
Which
you
is why the
fucking
body's height
saying
and
right
weight
now?
and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
But the body looked like Junko when we saw
I don't know anything
it!
about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
It certainly fucking looks like her.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
Besides, the mastermind's been here since the beginning of the game. Literally, Junko hit
Like when
Monokuma.
she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
And why...
Good point. There's just no way they
Why
could
would
switch like that.
Ikusaba
So maybe the whole
go
idea
along
is
with being Junko? They switched at the beginning, but why?
I got it. The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
But why?
from the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched,
But she has no tattoo, and that was like the whole thing of how we were proving people weren't
then they
her.
wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So you're
I
saying
hope they
that
bring up this
Junko
tattoo
we
thing.
first met
They best bring up this tattoo
was
thing.
actually Mukuro all along?
We'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was.
Yeah, because we all had amnesia.
So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
But Mukuro doesn't look like that.
and we never would have known the difference.
Does she? No, because she still doesn't have the tattoo.
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Right?
Wait, but Mukuro.
Thank you, thank the fucking god they talked about this. Jesus Christ. Junko definitely did not have a tattoo.
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
No.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
Then fucking anyone in this game could have done that!
If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished.
But we just said the person that was hovering over my bed
There
wasn't
were
her because of the
fake nails
tattoo.
found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
But now that doesn't make sense anymore.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But
Oh,
if she
why?
really did use foundation...
Why'd they do it?
Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro.
Okay.
So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto.
Okay, they did address it.
But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole
They were
thing
kind of
was a
like,
setup
sorry
from
we
the
didn't
very
think of that
beginning?
before, but we still believe you, Makoto. Which I guess
That's
is
true.
fine.
It was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
But why'd she do it? Why did Makoto go along with it?
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
I don't get that.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
Junko was on covers of magazines, and she was supposed to be like the ultimate pop star or whatever.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
That's a good question.
I tried to protect her identity.
Yeah, you had her
Did
killed
I
even
do
though it
that?
wasn't her, and he still refuses to admit it, but trying to deceive us all, it doesn't matter. Because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity not once, but twice. The first time was during our last investigation. What? What the fuck do you mean during our last investigation? The group photos? No.
Shoot.
The Monokuma file.
Shoot.
Are you fucking kidding? What? He tried to hide her and win! He said the ultimate despair was many people, and her profile was weird. Herp. I have no idea. Oh my god, I literally have no idea. Oh, are you joking? Ugh. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm literally just gonna have to go down the list because I have no idea when he first did that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yes, from the
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go all the way back here.
I tried. When did?
He still refuses to admit it. He tried to deceive us all, and it doesn't matter. He tried to hide Junko's identity, not once but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. Hiding the identity? I miss any acorny jokes? You know it. I'm just gonna have to go down the list because I have no idea. Really? Wow, I really don't know. Thanks for the hydrate. It wasn't the group photo. It wasn't the lab. Try to hide Junko's identity? Oh my god! I might have to look up what this is. I literally don't know what this is. I already tried the Monokuma file, didn't I? I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know what it is. I tried the group picture, but it wasn't the group picture. Hold the fuck on. I'm a bit lost here, me too. Same person was killed. Okay. Be another evidence from the latest investigation was the group interview. Why? Okay.
I refuse to give up yet.
I don't know why it's the interview DVD. What? We'll see if it works. Maybe I read the wrong thing just now. We'll see. Oh, having to go through all this sucks. Okay. During our latest trial, the DVD?
I got it!
Why?
While I was in the AV room.
Oh, because he shut it off.
Our interviews with the headmaster.
That's true, but I didn't. I knew he didn't want us to see something, but I didn't think it was about Junko. I thought it was about Kyoko. It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself apparently turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Whoopsies! Looks like it broke
Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Now then, when? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime.
That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that...
Because you would have noticed a difference?
is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
That's why they covered her face in all the photos.
If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
Is her face really that different? I guess you would know.
It would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
He's pissed.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
It wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. Not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The mastermind tried to... Yeah, there we go. Cover up every piece of evidence that I'm going to reveal. That's the photos. Moment of truth. Another fucking rhythm game. Okay. I like how he says, "Rapper!"
sure about this? You're getting all right.
His Toby Baka that he's standing on is so funny.
What do you want? What do you want? That's impossible!
Bam! With the group photo when you hit her face and all of them.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried
I thought
to
about
cover
that,
up.
but I didn't see
You
why.
did the same thing with this group photo.
With all of the group
I
photos.
noticed it just a little while
Yeah.
ago when we were all comparing the photos we got.
I'm proud of myself that I did notice that.
There's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
Yep, and then she's turned away, and then she's blocked with the arm. Yeah. The unusual circumstance is Junko's face!
Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think?
Yeah, he chose them so that they would be hidden.
And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet.
Right.
With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly
I like
revealed
Sakura's hand grab on Hifumi's head. It's so good.
that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
That's right.
Xanadu! I believe
Xanadu!
everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
But why?
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this.
Why would
whole
Mukuro
murder
want to do that?
situation.
Just to
This killing
cause
game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate
chaos?
despair.
Xanadu times 2!
Xanadu times
With this,
2.
The identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now.
Okay. Oh my god, it's our closing argument. Okay. Oh god, I forgot how hard these were. We all met each other. Mukuro got stabbed. They took her body. Oh, yes, this is the second time when she dies. So I think it's this one. Taking her out, I think is what that is supposed to be. Put on the mask. Pull out a knife. Tried to stab me. But she came in. They were like, what the heck? She put the mask on the body. And then We were all gathered around the body. The bomb exploded. That's right. Okay.
The killer is you!
Let's see if we got it. I'm so bad at these, but we'll see.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here.
But why would Junko want to do this?
Wasn't the real Junko.
Because she is the ultimate fashionista. Why would she want to hold this game?
The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusawa. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue.
Pardon me.
Until Junko decided to put her body to use.
If I get this first time round, I think it's the first time I have. Oh no, my model broke. Let me see if I can get it working real quick. There we go. Just cause the end, we gotta, we gotta be here for the end.
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Yes!
So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning.
Why not just not dress up the body as Junko?
And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
Why just undress her and make her look like Mukuro? Like, take off the wig and whatnot.
Junko and Oshima.
Right? I'm so confused as to why they didn't do that. Instead of blowing the body up.
Behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Oh my god, it's the end of the game.
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Is she coming down herself from the control room?
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
She's gonna come down, right?
Over?
Oh, just kidding. Apparently not.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Uh-oh. Oh, she's here. Is she here now? She is here now. Okay.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear. If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world! We've even drawn a seat already! We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Why is she British? Why does she have such a deep voice and why is she British?
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Okay, I didn't expect her voice to sound like that either, though. It's such a, like, dull, lost all interest kind of voice.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day, it was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face!
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face?
Why does she talk
People
like that?
told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Why is she
I
talking
feel
like that?
like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
Wait, what? I do remember seeing it. I think I... Before arriving at school? In the headmaster's room on the first day in the main hall.
I got it!
Really? When?
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school.
Oh yeah, we saw a
I
magazine.
remember seeing a magazine cover.
Yeah, she's on top of magazines all the time.
And you were on it.
She's literally the ultimate fashionista.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
But didn't one of
So I
Junko's
was right.
magazines end up in the laundry room? And we saw that.
Told me in the main hall when this all began.
I've seen her on tons of magazines covers, but it doesn't quite match up to reality. Oh, that's what he meant. Oh yeah, she said they're all photoshopped or whatever. Of course, yeah, they're totally photoshopped. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Oh yeah. Edited to hell and back, just like computers and junk. Wow. Huh.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
I literally hate her
That
voice.
explains why she
Why
didn't
does she
quite
talk
seem
like
the
that?
same.
I literally hate it.
She was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
Sure, fam.
Not even if they're twins. I know, it's such a cliche.
Wait, Mukuro
right?
Ukusawa and her?
I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
They literally don't look
The older
alike.
sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima! And together, we were the Despair Sisters!
Ah.
AKA the ultimate despair!
Whoa! She's a totally
Yeah, what the
different
fuck is
person now.
she going through right
Like
now?
I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself!
Okay, good. I was bored of you too.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
The,
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
I was gonna say her eyes do look very similar to the other girls.
Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Damn. Chill.
If she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What the fuck is her fucking
For my
deal?
plan to work,
I guess because
someone
she's
had
like
to
an
be able to
actress or
control
whatever.
the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that.
I will say they got
after
a
looking at
voice
the
actress who's very good at
situation, I
variety.
determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Why? Because she would often join
Leaving
this
me
group or
behind
whatever?
to run
Yeah.
off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides,
So that
15 students seemed like
that
a
makes
solid
sense as to
number
why
to
she would
start
go
with.
along with the plan, is because they're siblings.
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
Got it. That's why you made her
And
her.
that's why
Right.
you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause.
Well,
She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
shit, dude, chill.
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
But she fought Monokuma on her own, right?
Can't be your only reason, right? Can it?
Or did she
Well,
say, fight Monokuma, I won't
of
kill you,
course
lol, and then did?
I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
I'm trying to debate if it's one voice actress or
If I
many.
planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she was surprised.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
Not to mess with Monokuma, yeah.
How can you talk like that?
I trained my voice to
Sacrificed
speak
your
super
own
high.
sister. How does that not even bother you?
She already said she didn't like her.
I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's
Sure,
why
fam.
for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill.
She's an edgelord.
We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything.
She's unempathetic. She's a sociopath?
So when we do
Psychopath?
something,
Sociopath?
we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
Literally, yes.
That's not true at all.
Just kidding. Oh, now she's
We were
edgy.
twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets
Why
me
does she have
so
mushrooms?
excited.
Because she felt something.
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it.
Super despair?
It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair.
Wow. Junko, you have such a way with words.
So good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister and only as an example to someone else, She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
She doesn't have some kind of mental disorder, but
Compared to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Tyler Byakuya.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood. Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say?
Oh, is he gonna kill? Is she gonna kill him?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so
hiding behind the Monokuma's everything.
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away.
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer. So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
I'm so confused by everything.
Damn straight. That's exactly
Damn
what
straight.
we're going to do.
Oh.
We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory.
Hold on, my camera died yet again. It's so annoying. I need a new one. Unfortunately, it was not something I had planned for. I think it's a camera problem. I don't know what other problem it would be, you know?
I can't wait.
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
All of your time at Host Peak Academy.
When the group pictures were taken? And those interviews? It must mean...
Yeah.
I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
The memories we lost? Thinking back to what Monokuma told us. The memories were stolen from us. They were related to the motives Monokuma came up with. That's true.
I got it.
Okay.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So, winning money. What was the other
You
one?
remember after all.
Jesus
Well,
fucking Christ, I hate this voice the
I would
most.
hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Yeah.
Theme?
Yep.
It
you
played
got
only
it.
something
So
very
that's my
specific.
question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
It was that you'd kill our families. That you would hurt people that we loved. Yeah. That her dream would be shattered. Ooh. International relations? Love triangles. Human connection.
I got it. The driving
Oh, she would be
force
like,
behind
those
the
are all
motive you
things that
presented
I
us with
lack.
At that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys?
Were those
Each
real?
video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
Yeah.
For example, your family.
I killed them all.
For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill.
Right.
But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay!
Ah, Jesus
Time
fucking
for the next
Christ.
question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Who died during the second one? Weird. Oh, our secrets. Yeah, we had secrets that we didn't want to get revealed. Yeah. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed. The past?
I got it! It was our past, right?
Something we regretted.
Hey, Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets!
Yeah.
And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
It was to protect Chihiro's secret that he, like,
So, how
thought
long do
he
you
would
plan on
spill.
dragging this
It was
out?
weird. It was very convoluted, but I still love Mondo. Of all my life.
Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
It was that money? Is that the money one? Was that Celeste's murder of Hifumi, right? The reason Celeste turned to murder was... yeah, money. And a bunch of handsome men. I forgot about that, Celeste. You're crazy. It was money.
I got it!
Greed.
It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
We're cycling through.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka.
Looks like
for
I
her
could have
personal
given...
gain.
I could have given Monokuma any...
Her greed led to all kinds of death and
any kind of
destruction.
voice and it would have been fine. Which is funny.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
It's some big elaborate thing she has to do to, like, prove to herself it's worth it or whatever. Don't worry about it.
More to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind Crazy Ass Sakura's crazy ass death?
Pride? Right? Because she was like, I don't want to hurt my friends. It was Black Trail, and it was Betrayal, and it was Secret. So I think any of these are fine. I'm gonna say Betrayal.
I got it!
Yeah.
In her case, it was betrayal.
She didn't want to betray her friends, so she
Precisely.
killed herself.
You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards.
Yeah.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Teach you a lesson?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
Okay.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
Jesus Christ.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair. Seed of despair?
So she was planting seeds of
Just
despair.
as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment.
God, her
And
accent's
that
so
nourishment
exaggerated.
Is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Only?
Two sides of the same coin,
Divided by a razor-thin line.
Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid
Despair.
speech of yours?
British Junko wasn't something I was ready for.
Discussing our missing
Yeah.
memories. Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject.
We are discussing your memories.
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
Mm.
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking
Oh,
away
'cause-
someone's memories
Because we had no hope before, because the headmaster was like, you might die here. And we were like, alright. Right?
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right?
Right.
The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
Because the headmaster told us we might not escape.
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because he took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
Okay. I'm really trying to understand.
Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
Because we like each other? Because we've been living here a while already?
Isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you.
It's Crazy Eddie! Oh god, what a callback.
Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing.
Do we have another videotape?
I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Is everyone dead but us?
You mean
Is everyone dead but us?
Walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
Of course I do.
I wanna see too. See your faces.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Into despair.
Is everything gone?
Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school
I'm so excited. What is it?
the outside
Oh my god,
world.
show me!
So anxious to claw your way back into.
It's awful. It's awful, isn't it? Let me see it. That's why he was able to take over the network. He rules the world. Wait, what? Is everyone controlled by him? Is that what it is?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes
What, in
any
the past
sense.
like 7 years or something? Maybe less than that. Maybe like 4 years?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw. All of you.
You're
should
funny, Wings of
recognize
Night.
it.
We should recognize it. What about it should be recognized? The Statue of Liberty? The whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
Sheesh, okay.
I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial.
Okay. Shit, I super don't remember though. The photo of Kyoko? That's something.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember.
Yeah, I
anything.
think Genocidal Jack can remember.
For all of us.
Genocidal Jack said something earlier. Oh, I should have read that hint.
What the fuck happened
What the fuck happened outside?
Is this another one of
I mean, What am I supposed to be like?
Nobody can remember him.
Yeah, Genocidal Jack can remember. What?
Actually, she might.
Genocidal Jack said something weird earlier.
Oh my
About
God.
memory or whatever.
The other token, Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their
Yeah.
memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten,
The other might
there's
remember.
a chance the
Yeah.
other may still have those memories.
Sneeze,
What do you
bitch.
say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Yes.
No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Toko, you're the only one. who can rely on.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial
Da, da, da,
killer.
da, it's me.
She just gave in like it was nothing.
Yeah, 'cause she got praised by her master, dude.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Who the hell are you?
Too.
That's so good.
Enough. Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you
You shouldn't be like, oh, yep, looks right.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Yeah.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm a quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
Oh, so the tragedy has to do with the whole world instead of just the school.
No! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember. With a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Uh-huh. We know that. We learned that already.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious?
This game.
I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago.
Right.
It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it.
What is it?
I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the
Oh my
biggest,
Jesus
most
Christ.
awful, most
Please
tragic
just
event
tell
in
us what
human
happened.
history.
Jesus Christ.
And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
What? Oh, because she doesn't
You
have her
already
memory.
did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right?
I guess not.
The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no
It's
need
okay.
for every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. I
Oof.
have another ridiculous story to tell you.
Well, as long as you're being ridiculous. That's
It's
such
the
a good
story
line.
of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Uh-oh.
What? What did you say?
They're gone,
I'm glad
right?
to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami?
Oh, the Togami family fell!
Correct. Well done, peasant.
Well done, peasant!
I didn't say anything yet.
It's so
I
good.
just got so fucking bored waiting. I couldn't help it.
Your voices are so good.
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think that might be sick?
You definitely have a mental
like I
illness.
was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has
Ooh,
been totally
shit.
annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking
All his
about?
family's dead?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Damn, he's going.
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami
Have I been saying that word
family
wrong
is
the
destined
whole
to guide the
time?
world.
Progeny? What was I saying?
There is no world anymore,
Prodigy.
remember? It got
Progeny.
a year ago.
Prodigy. I think they're the same
Come on.
word.
That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? That don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago,
I would remember it.
then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
That's been longer. We've been here a long time.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said,
Yeah,
we just
it's
got
been
here
longer.
a few weeks ago.
It's been longer than that.
2 weeks ago?
Oh no.
I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Yeah. And then we lost that chunk of memory. That's what I was saying. It was like 4 years ago, but 2 years ago makes sense.
What the hell is this?
What the hell?
Hey,
I understand.
The
why
killing
you
thing
have
didn't
trouble
start until a
accepting
few
it,
weeks
but
ago, but
in the
before
end,
that,
you can't deny
we
the
were all
truth.
classmates. That's what those photos
And
are about.
The truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
The memories of our time at Hope Peak Academy.
Answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
We still have to answer somehow. Everything ends here if we don't. The memories that were stolen from us. It was our time at Hope's Peak Academy. If what she says is true, the first time we came here was 2 years ago. Then the rest of us getting here, only remember us getting here the last few weeks or so. The memory she took from was our lives at Hope Peak Academy.
I got it.
Hey there, my Callie inquire about nut collection process this November. It's going great. Thank you. It is, well, where I am living currently. It's still really warm outside, so there's still a lot to go around and find. It's not buried under the snow and stuff, so it's been quite well. Thank you for asking, Crush.
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Well done, peasant. It's so good. Her voice is so good.
Lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full
That
years
is kind of
here
crazy,
at
but that's kind of what I
Hope
thought.
Peak
But I thought they had
Academy.
and I
That
hadn't.
period of time
Now I know
is
that I'm part of
precisely
that.
what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life. That's not possible.
I don't want to believe it, but we literally have your notebook that we found upstairs. So I want to believe I want it to be impossible. I don't want to believe it. But if it's the truth, then I have to accept it. Oh god, we're going back to this. Alright. This is long. It's probably the pocketbook this time. Or the notebook, I think.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
You have, because I have your notebook on your class notes, idiot!
Hero.
Actually?
I'd like you to take a look at.
Can you tell me about this notebook with your name on it?
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope.
Yeah, yikes.
But somehow, you forgot all about
He knows his handwriting? I can't tell.
It's all one big
Dead.
lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just
But
really dark? The mystery solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here.
Damn.
Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral.
Yeah, Junko, please, chill.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes?
They don't even write.
How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind.
Gosh.
I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Okay. The second worst thing. The code I read. Oh gosh. She's talking about the moment where we have lost our memories. When we first entered the academy? Yeah. Ooh. After I set foot in the main hall for the first time, when I fainted. Yeah.
The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day. When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know
Enough
much about
spirit
the
to
details,
keep on
but
talking.
it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
Yes.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Gone. Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
Right. We knew each other from class and stuff. We
Unaware
have pictures together, obviously. Oh my
time
god,
to
it takes
introduce
so long for
yourselves
no
to each other,
reason.
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated.
Damn. That's
what
rough.
a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much. Once your school life here
You read
began,
Higurashi? I watched
thought
it
about you
back in the day.
constantly.
When I was too young to have
only
watched it, I
natural
watched
that
it.
I
Higurashi no Nakakoro ni, right?
So, since I love you guys so
Thank you for the hydrate and the pleasure check, Ezekiel. I appreciate it.
all about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair to all mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
Hmm? What do you mean?
She's all meant
The
despair.
most tragic event in human history. And the
They were just like,
ultimate
yeah, something
despair
bad happened, that's
caused
it. That's what I'm saying.
I can't believe it's all because of just you and
I
Mukuro.
really wish, you know?
Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know? It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
Sure,
I just
fam.
don't understand why.
Because she wants despair.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a
She's
tangent
ill.
anyway,
She wants to
unrelated
despair.
to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy
Yeah.
were the only ones left.
Right.
And then something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once.
Okay.
So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a
That's
shelter.
why everything's boarded up.
That's right. It was transformed into a shelter.
That makes sense.
I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
The actual
Do
headmaster.
any of you know who that might have been?
Jin. Kirigiri. The headmaster. The Prime Minister.
Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
And that's why he asked us if we were okay living
He
here.
wanted to turn the school into a shelter.
Yeah, and he
to
said, I'll
try and
protect you as much as I
protect us."
can. Yeah.
To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside.
Damn.
That's why he asked us to make that promise.
That makes
Say
sense.
that we were willing to live in this school forever.
Right.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes.
Yes.
If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster
Put
put that
so
much
much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope,
We try to get out. It's so weird.
that's
Oh,
why we all agreed to live here forever.
Right.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So
Right.
what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe
They're too impossible.
became a cage
That's
that
right.
made it impossible for you to escape despair.
So they were upset that they weren't outside in the despair or whatever, and they wanted these guys to also experience it, I guess.
Out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Right.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
Well, yeah, because the outside's
And
awful.
then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter,
Her pretending to be Monokuma still is so funny.
Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where where you all began killing each other, served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Damn.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because she likes despair.
This was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there.
Jesus Christ.
Few souls unwilling to give up hope.
Oh, and that's why this is all broadcast?
So I thought I should show them.
Right.
Which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
The Mastermind did show everyone the outside world because they videotaped this whole shit. Is it a Kingman to Gambit? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh. What? Hijack. Oh my god, that took me way too long. They hijacked the air.
Now I understand.
That's what it is. Yes.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's
Oh.
exactly what I'm talking about.
You're always not doing
To
great.
show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about.
Okay.
The world watched as you fell into despair
The British
and
is
began
so
to
funny.
kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come
Oh shit.
and rescue you.
Really?
Are you serious?
Really?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Shit. That's crazy.
I have to thank you all.
Help me
They
get
were
rid
a
of.
relentless
Yeah.
bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also
Everyone who
gave you
wasn't
a
already
second
in
chance at
despair.
life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Yeah, take a drink, sorry.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose
Oh,
you
we
guys to
cursed!
survive when all the other students
You're
were
so full of
jumping like flies.
shit!
I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together.
Oh, we're the ones she liked the most?
Treasured classmates.
Oh.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
A little bit, yeah.
Despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
Avi. How else was she gonna like this show us all this stuff?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth
But
was
this is all.
utterly hopeless,
Well, I guess Genocidal Jack said it was
how
true.
would you
Huh?
react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Like right fucking now. A truth
Not
full
to
of
mention,
despair, that's.
all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless.
Yeah, because your family was already
I
dead.
mean, with the world having ended and all.
Yeah.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other? For nothing?
I mean, first off, we didn't murder each other. Everyone else murdered
You
people.
chose to lock yourselves up here. then started murdering each other to get out.
That's so funny. I mean, it's not funny, but that's crazy.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it,
Let's
okay?
go and deal.
You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything.
No, hero. What is there to do? The world's gone.
How delightful!
Oh, how
You've never
delightful.
witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me.
That nasally voice is really hard for me to do.
And there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it.
Yeah. Just
No
sick in the head,
argument,
man.
No understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Yeah, no
Wait, hold on.
resolution.
You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but
But what?
but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's
Huh?
fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself.
I thought that too, but Jill, genocidal Jill,
I don't accept it as the truth.
said it was the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes, truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
He still has hope.
Saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you.
Okay.
For the sake of everyone you've killed.
That's a good reason.
Huh? Everyone I've killed?
Yeah, technically.
What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
Well, you did technically kill your sister, but.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Then so does hope.
Yes! That's funny as shit!
That's funny as shit.
This isn't just some game to us. It's murder, plain and simple. You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into
Autopsy
a corner.
report was outdated.
It's all your fault.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh?
Oh, is he
We
just
don't
saying
have much
we should
time
kill
left
her?
To keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
And Junko's gonna die, right?
Vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you? Oh, and also, since this will be the last
Of course you did.
I decided to change the rules.
Pardon me.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished.
That's
If
how we
even
always
one
vote.
of you votes to punish hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you still got the upper hand in all this.
No, you just have to stick together.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Well, that's not true.
Let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys,
I'll let you go
you'll have to
outside.
Stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
You mean we just...
We'd have to just
Live here.
She's saying she'll let us live.
Well, yeah, but we don't know if the outside's actually fucked or not.
Then go ahead and punish me.
Oh
Make your way to the
no.
outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
Ooh, fuck.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
No, it's much better to stay in here if outside is like she says. If it's not, then we're fucking trapping ourselves.
Boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all.
Ooh, fuck.
So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment. What? You can't just...
Ooh, so one gets killed, but the others get to live. Oh, no.
I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down.
But before we were all gonna die anyway, right?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them.
Dude.
If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then
Makoto
only
dies.
Makoto will receive a harsh
Oh
punishment.
no!
And the rest of you will appear in peace.
Oh no!
On the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside
But
world.
aren't you supposed to die too?
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Ooh, fuck, dude. Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your
Oh no. Oh no!
confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Oh no.
Guys?
The only outlier is Genocide Jack, or Jill. I don't know what to do about
By
that.
despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
Kyoko didn't even like her father.
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you
Oh
out here.
no!
The least
She's
we
right.
can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
Fuck,
One person's
dude.
despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
Ooh.
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair. We're not gonna lose to you.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope. And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. It's not really living at all. If I had to fight them one by one. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
We did see the air purifiers. Fuck.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Me.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Okay. So I could shoot when you sleep. It's on a bed of despair. If I don't do something, everyone's going to be consumed by despair. Okay. Yes, that's what I thought I had to do.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
That would be the end.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door.
Yeah.
There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why. That's why. No matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter
Yeah.
anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Hell yeah.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
if I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers and...
Have hope. Have hope, Hina. Have hope.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
Protect her
She'd
friends.
get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right?
Aww.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
There you go, Hina.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die...
I forgot what I was supposed to do. I forgot the button.
By the way, the only reason
That was my bad.
is to the say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all of you will have to go into the world outside. So, will you just die?
Yeah, I know, but I missed my chance. I forgot the button. Alright, here we go.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Oh, I missed it.
If I were to die,
Fuck,
that would
dude.
be the end. By the way, the only
That's so
reason
annoying.
is thanks to the say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all of you will have to go into the world outside. So, will you just die?
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Here we go.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want if I die.
In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Don't lose hope now.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it.
Glasses is better.
No matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Alright, glasses is better.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to
It's
the
shades.
whatever
It
you
is
want.
shades, because I'm
If I
cool
die,
as hell
in other
now.
words, the communal life you've all... I can keep on living as long as I have
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope, Yakya!
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
There you go, Yakya.
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Sure, fam.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind.
That you did.
Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
Damn.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known...
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
The music
If I were
changed
to dunk, that would be the end.
to like the opening music.
The only reason is thanks to the egg. Say whatever you want. If I don't, in other words, the communal life you've all. It can keep on living. All of you will have to go into the world outside. We're only dead.
I can't have my VTuber model not be here for the ending. Well, Hey, yeah, there we go. Okay. Are you ready?
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Kyoko, have hope!
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking.
But he wanted to protect us. You
But
know
even
that.
if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto.
Okay.
I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad
Oh, we don't learn what I have? I'm the ultimate hope,
I
right?
think you came here for a different reason entirely.
I'm the ultimate hope. I never lose hope.
You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
Yeah.
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you
The ultimate hope. Yeah,
What do you
that's
think?
right.
What the hell are you?
I'm the ultimate hope, bitch! I'm the ultimate hope, bitch! Here to fuck you up!
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's
The
all
ultimate
so
hope.
uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame.
You're getting taken down, Junko! Not any kind of a lead or anything. Hope isn't a talent that you develop, but still. But I am still Makoto, whatever my last name was.
You suck. What do you want? So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair. I just love despair. You suck. What do you want? So uncool. You're unbearable. Hope is a joke. Who
You're gonna let
are
me-
you? Would you like to die? You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
You're done, Junko.
Suffer from despair. I just love despair.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Get fucked, Junko!
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on?
We're big brain, dude. We're big heart. Oh, we did so good. Except that one time we did really bad. But other times we did so good that trial. Hey, baby. Are they gonna give me coins? Yeah. I thought they might.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be
Time to vote, baby.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Oh my god, I'm so ready.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Oh my god. Beep.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way.
That's just...
It can't be! You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair self is vulnerable to onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But it's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and to fail at the very end.
True despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about? Don't you see it? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately, this once-in-a-lifetime experience. This is my first and last colossal despair, here at the very moment of death. To have the chance to taste the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
Oh, it's so hopelessly happy right now. Huh? Wait, is she enjoying this? Anyway, are you so prepared to admit defeat? I think I care whether I win or lose. Either way, it doesn't change a thing. Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong.
Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay. Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope.
Yeah, Makoto solely seduced us over to his side.
Everyone.
Hey.
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
However.
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is.
Kyoko.
No.
Stop it! Stop! I hate the faces you're making! To see those awful look causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine. Let me just say one last thing. You guys want to be hang up on the world hope. That's no skin off my nose, but just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Whether you find hope, all the fine line dividing hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling onto your hope? Of course, because we... Shut up, it was a rhetorical question. Oh, you interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because the ultimate punishment time, right? Do you really intend to go through with this? It is the agreement, right?
Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to...
Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want to do is get a taste of despair of death I can only get once in a life, so...
My way. So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a 10th of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got.
Oh my gosh.
Punishment time!
It's punishment time!
Okay. Congratulations, Junko's been found guilty. It's time for punishment. What's it gonna be? She's in a classroom, and a coliseum, and a basketball court. It's like all of them together. Yeah, okay. The ultimate punishment. Oh, it's all of them! The 1,000 blows, the cage of death. The burning of the Versailles witch. The activator destroyer? Blast off! After school lesson. Not her holding Monokuma, dude, with the hat on, with the crown. Damn. Okay. That it? And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Ultimate despair, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. The end of chapter 6. The end of the game. I got Monokuma's hair ties. Cute. Sure. Save my, I don't know if it's needed, but I'll save. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. It wasn't that kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That wasn't the only difference. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School epilogue. Oh my god, how long is the epilogue? I thought we were going to be able to finish. Maybe we are. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. Oh yeah, the front door. I almost felt absent-minded. This is our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But in the end... Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Hey.
We can't just stand like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors? Oh, okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took the object we'd gotten. The moment of her death, it belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
but is it really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that, just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never specifically said she'd let us out of here alive.
It's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe!
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true.
There's nothing to worry about! If something ever happens to Master, I take up my scissors and jam him so far up.
Where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind?
It's all over. We're just about to leave the school.
What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married! And he'll give me a little jewel of a baby! Jesus fucking Christ, everything you say! Please stop. This would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far. That's rude.
Anyway...
Don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But...
Is that what happens after we get out that I'm worried about? Well, you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks...
For serious?
Maybe when we go out there, we'll see everything she said about the world was a lie. And then the other side of the door is the world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike this school, the world's really big, right? Since it's so big, there must be some despair no matter what. But there's also got to be lots of hope, right?
In other words...
The act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward, no matter what troubles you may fall into.
Am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Oh yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of your spells. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, first we need to rebuild the Togami dynasty.
I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it.
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay. I'll get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll grow some wheat.
I get it now. If there's no road, you gotta build one. Creation. Fate is gonna make me remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin. Thanks, you know, you've totally opened my eyes.
Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as we have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out of here and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us. We're so small. So what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything. Okay.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
Thanks, Hero.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Oh my god. It looks like hope's really is spreading. As long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. I'm gonna keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. What's gonna be out there? Do we get to see? The door began to open. With my hands. With our hands. Hope and despair mingle together, opening the door to the future. Oh my god, it's actually opening. What is it? What is it? Do we get to know? The end? It's the end, isn't it? It's not going to show us. Ah, damn it! Ah, fun! Bam! Damn. Get baited. I kind of thought it's something like left up for us to think about, which is fine. That was good. That was really good. I felt it only took me like what 5 months to finish or whatever, but to be continued. Yeah, I have the other 2 games, so I'll probably play them sometime. I just haven't decided when. So we'll see. Good job. I mean, it made a large impact at the beginning of the internet era. When did this come out? ...2010s. I was right. I think I said 2012 to 2009, so... 2010 with Keith Silverstein and Bryce Papenbrook, at least. Those are the ones that I could tell from ear recognition. But I still don't know how I feel about the game. People love this game. People hate this game. I don't know where I fall. I think some of it was really, really goofy and silly. I think some of it was good and had those plot twists that you were looking for. I definitely have, like, I fucking hate how dense the characters are. And I think it's that it has that gameplay style just so that, like, you, like, the viewer can understand the, like, everything going on really well, but sometimes you have to repeat the same fucking thing like 6 times before someone like moves on to the next topic or like understands what you're trying to say. So I feel like that could have been done a little better because that was so fucking annoying. In the beginning, I had a little bit of a problem voice acting all the characters because there's 15 of them, 16 if you count Monokuma, and so there was just a lot of people to try and keep count of. But I feel like it had like the cast was very diverse, right? So you have like someone everyone likes and someone everyone doesn't like. And then I don't know. I still have a few questions that will be unanswered, but it kind of is what it is, you know. How do I feel about the plot twist about her being the ultimate despair? I'm a little confused by it just because she is the ultimate fashionista, so is she ultimate in 2 things, or is she just like, or like what is that about? Other than that, yeah, I don't know. It was fine. It seemed cool. Oh, Mondo. But I'm sure there were some things that were lost in translation that were some were better and some were worse, but I think most everything was explained pretty well. The voice actors did great. Jungo's flipping of the personalities was weird, but it just, that is how she is, so whatever. I'm still not totally sure of why, what was the sister's name? Mukuro hit, I guess they had some kind of plan of like, oh, hit the bear and then we'll do this thing, but she betrayed her by killing her instead when she did that, to make an example out of her, but... Oh my god, we're done. Oh my god, it feels good to be done with this game. Danganronpa, right? It's gonna restart. Ooh. Monokuma.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
Okay. I got the Easter egg present. Okay. Did I get an Easter egg? Was that the Easter egg? Sure, I'll save. Okay, so... yeah, that's the end. So, while she was using Monokuma, he was the one that actually created the school or whatever? I don't know, that just makes it more confusing, but I'm trying. Oh, that was longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like 2 to 3 hours, but... Thank you everyone so much for being here today. I hope that you're having a good day. Happy Thanksgiving for those of you who celebrate. We should see, I think, I'm not often online at the same time as Kawaii Trooper, so we're gonna go raid Kawaii Trooper, who's currently playing Animal Crossing. If y'all would like to join in the raid, I would appreciate it. I'm thankful for you this Thanksgiving, chat. I'm thankful that you are here and that you support me, and that means a lot to me, so thank you very much. Tomorrow at 6 p.m., yeah, The Evil Within, chapter 12, I think. Maybe 12 and 13 if we decide to do 2 chapters, we'll see. Baldur's Gate stream for Saturday has been moved to Sunday, so just be aware of that, okay? I hope you all have a good evening. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving, I hope you have a tasty dinner with your family and tell people who you're thankful for that you're thankful for them. Yeah? I need to get better at that as myself, but I hope you all have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow for The Evil Within, okay? Have a good night, everyone. I hope you all have a good day. Have a good night. Say hi to Kawaii Trooper and be nice, okay? Playing Animal Crossing. And I'll see you then, okay? Bye-bye. Goodbye.